everyone. Welcome once again. And Ninja's running a little late. She's kicking one of her friends out. Not exactly.
No, that's not quite it.
I'm not entirely sure that's what her words were.
No.
I'm the DM here, so
Oh my god.
my word is law. So shut up.
Only within the context of the game, I'm sorry.
Darn it.
Yeah.
One day though. So, in the last episode, everyone came back from their little jaunt down to cavern, and they all relaxed, sold some items, bought some items, and now they are currently resting, I believe, because they've yet to decide where they're going next.
Yeah.
So, you're all in the town, wandering around. What would you like to do?
Okay, so Alion said,
For clarification, because it has been 2 weeks, you guys might be a little absent on the memory. There was 3 things he said you could potentially do if you wished of it. Taking out goblins at the crossroads, dealing with some cultists, dealing with some cultists at the rockery, or heading to Shati to report on the incident at Blackrock.
yeah, I have it written down because mimicry.
Oh yeah.
Go to the Adventuring Guild in Charty, you can inform them of this, and they might be able to find more information. There's always investigating the Earth Cult in the Rockery. Or there's a small band of goblins nearby that's been raiding caravans as usual. There's a few things you can take care of if you want to, basically.
I'd like to handle the goblins first because as there's a chance we might be able to talk them down.
Okay, 1 vote for goblins.
Chlor is undetermined.
Undetermined. What does Ryu want to do?
We plan on doing all 3 anyway, right?
Eventually.
Okay. Chlor is undecided.
Okay. I'm waiting on Ryu, but I'm not sure his mic is working. Or he's just being very quiet.
I'm eating.
Ah.
Well, Korak's shenanigans yesterday aside, I do agree. The goblins probably he should be taken care of first, because I don't know about the cultists, but if the goblins are raiding caravans, then that means somebody could be getting hurt right now.
Okay. And currently Ninja isn't here to give her input at the moment, so...
Yes. She slept in and you guys are ditching her. Anyway.
No. No, we're not.
Is there any purchases or anything you would like to get while you're in town? The trip is roughly... Yeah, it's about 10 days on foot to get to the crossroads.
10 days on foot.
Or you can
I'm gonna buy some more rations.
Or you can go directly there as the bird flies, and it will be 8 days. But the road will just be safer.
In any case, I need to buy more rations.
Ditto.
So, another 10 rations.
I'm gonna restock on rations as well.
Alright. What quality of ration are you thinking of?
I guess Korax first.
Modest rations, which is just, like dried meat, is 3 silver pieces. Poor,
Right.
that's like crackers, and then squalid is like hardtack. And then wealthy
I
is
get-
like proper dried fruits and meats.
I'll take the modest.
Yeah, stay modest.
Alright, that will be 3 silver, so 10 for 3 gold.
Well,
Okay.
I'm only taking 4, and when I watch my carry weight.
Okay.
Alrighty. Taking 10.
And you, Ryu?
I'm taking 10.
Okay. Anything else you guys would like to get while you're in town?
Not really. I don't have nearly enough gold to get a healing potion, so...
Alright. Then you guys begin your journey. Do you take the safer 10-day route, or do you take the more dangerous 8-day route?
It's up to everybody else, really. I imagine they go the more dangerous route.
We talking more dangerous in what way?
It's like we're going across through a forest, across a river to get to the crossroads, instead of following
If
the
you
road.
take the road, it's safer, but it takes 10 days. If you go directly as the bird flies, it's 8 days, but it's more dangerous because you're going through forests.
So what do you guys want to do?
I'm fine going either way. But I imagine, again, it escapes me. Jezebel would want to go through the dangerous route and get there as fast as possible.
She would.
Yeah, she would.
I'd go so far as to say that if she wasn't sleeping right now, she'd probably be rushing off without consulting any of us right this minute.
It's a good thing she's asleep then.
Alright, so you guys are taking the slightly more dangerous route.
Yep. Because it would be more fun that way, as Jezebel might say.
Alright. So, as you guys are traveling, you make it about 4 days, about halfway through your journey. And you come to the river. Only as you come to it, it looks to be that it's flowing quite heavily. You did have some heavy rain the previous day, and it appears that there's a lot of debris and wood rushing down the river. Almost looks like rapids in a way.
Anyone able to think of a safe way across?
What have I got for this? It's not much. Korax is going to so tell me again, how fast is the river flowing?
You would probably have to roll survival or nature to determine it properly, but it looks to be rushing by pretty fast, like you're seeing bits of debris and stuff. Like, it looks like rapids.
How far across is the river?
It's about 20 feet.
Do I see any vines or branches on the other side?
No, this far into the country, it's pretty dry. I mean, there's enough water because of the rivers and such, but It's not rainforest territory.
Okay, so it's rather sparse. Do I see any nearby large logs?
Roll a perception check.
You
Okay.
hear a slight retaliation in the distance.
Okay. No, I do not.
And yeah, like Korax just like casually stepped out of the way of the swing.
She doesn't feel
let's not fight.
resolved by that, so she's making a second.
No, let's not fight.
Hey,
The party's greatest threat in all of history. A river.
God damn it. Calm down, Foxy.
If you
Let's
stop
get
putting
going.
white noise in my ears, I would.
If you keep swinging that, you're going to lose it.
Yeah, like seriously, if you miss a third time, that's the part where if you do it a third time, that's the part where Korax starts grabbing it and throwing it in the river.
No.
She is growling at you.
Moving back to the issue at hand, the river continues to rush past, completely ignoring your plight.
I'm wondering. Oh, hello.
Welcome back. You dipped for a second there.
Okay. Who? Hello?
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 We can hear
Okay.
you.
Alright. Wasn't entirely sure. Anyways. I want to see if I can't find anything else that might be useful in trying to get across this river.
Well, if you can't figure out a way to cross, you can either head down south and cross at the bridge, or you can follow it along northward and cross somewhere up there. Hope to come across a tree. What would you guys like to do?
Well, I mean, well, Korax would suggest. How far down south is the bridge exactly?
It will add, yeah, it'll add another 2 days to your journey, basically.
Korax probably. I'll leave it for the bridge then.
Yeah, okay. Beware the water.
We don't have much choice here.
Alright. So you guys, unable to cut off 2 days from your journey, follow the river down and cross at the bridge. And make your way to the crossroad. The trees and shrubbery, it's very odd in this area, as it's been getting colder and colder the more south you went, until you noticed that the slopes were beginning to rise up, and once you got a certain distance into the air, you were able to actually see, if you look, you can actually see Appalachia in the very, very far distance from where you're standing. And it's actually started to get some light, very, very light snow, more like slush, as you started climbing up into the higher altitudes. But eventually you do make your way to a cliff face that appears to be where a thin valley snakes through, and you can see the river below and the bridge that goes across it. and you make your way past as you can see some light snowfall before eventually seeing the large crossroad in the distance. The crossroad in particular has 4 directions that the roads go in, and in the center of this area you can see what looks to be some sort of camp with a few wagons and caravans, and as you begin to approach, they draw their weapons and call out for you to halt.
Oh.
Okay, so these be the goblins?
Yep.
And okay, okay. I'm going to channel divinity emissary of peace and call out parlay.
State your business.
To talk to you, actually. We've been getting some let's call them noise complaints.
Yeah, this is our road now. You want to pass, you have to pay a toll.
Really? And tell me, tell me, why exactly have you taken this road?
The guy gives you a confused look and then glances to the four roads and then says, "Because there's more of it?"
Okay, yes, but why? Let me be more clear. Why are you raiding people on the road? I mean, do you have some sort of grievance?
Goblins gotta eat.
Okay, and this was the best way you could come up with?
We're goblins.
That doesn't mean nearly as much as it did a couple hundred years ago.
Just
There's this many of you. You can attack entire caravans, but you can't hunt.
He gives you an annoyed look and says, "And where are we supposed to hunt? In the bloody frigid climate, or near one of the towns?" And then they're going, "Oh no, you're stealing our food. How dare you hunt? This is our territory."
And well, have you tried? Well, I mean, what alternatives have you tried?
What's it any of your business what we've tried? This is our road now, and if you want to pass, you pay a toll, or we kill you.
And you know, and like taking a major trading road. You know, if you do, you should be warned that if you block up this road too long, then larger groups of people will be sent here, and they won't be trying to negotiate with you.
Roll me a persuasion check.
All right.
While he's doing that, Clora is going to add. Actually, what is your persuasion? Is your persuasion? I have a 7.
Right now my persuasion is a +10.
Okay. You beat me in that case. She is going to assist him and say, "By the way, you all look very capable. I'm pretty sure someone would love to hire you to guard something at least."
You gonna roll?
Korax is the one who's rolling because
I know, that's who I'm asking.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. Did that count as the help action?
Yes, it counted as the help action. Can you roll now?
All right. Okay, hold on. Okay, ignore. Okay, I forgot to switch off cunning intuition, so That's still very high. Okay, let's see, 18 plus 5 plus 5, 28.
The goblins, you see a few of them briefly group up and they begin to discuss something quietly. Before eventually more of them start to group up. And then one of them calls out and says, "Stop grouping up! What if they got some fancy caster people? That's it. Get it. The goblin that talked to you glances over and gives a frustrated growl and says, "Fine, we'll clear out." Will that satisfy you lot?
Very much so, I believe.
Right now, if that's all, we've got a camp to pack up and figure out where the bloody hell we're gonna be going now.
Well,
out of character, where exactly are the cultists and how close are they to this crossroad?
Pretty darn far.
Actually, I'm going to whisper this question.
They are about 13 days away. So, why did you ask? That's Ryu?
As if Korax didn't persuade them, then I could have had Ryu suggest to them that they could end up being a target for a nearby cult looking for sacrifices.
The only employment shortage was in the town you just visited because there was the undead issue. The entire north area is short of adventurers as is. Like, they could go to any town and they'd be able to find work.
Okay.
So, knowing this, Clara says, there's lots of people up here in the north who would pay for adventures. I'm pretty sure you'll find something with one of the towns.
Yeah, I'm sure they might just shoot us on sight and an entire group of goblins just marching towards the town.
I didn't hear about any prejudices like that in Appalachia, and I've been there for a couple weeks.
That's because you're not a goblin. You see them just wave you off and dismiss you because they're done with the conversation, so they just turn and begin to start packing up. Though you notice a few of them do keep their weapons aimed in your direction. Just as a casual warning to say, don't come closer.
Of course.
Look, I think that's all. That's all we're gonna get out of it. Yep, I think that's all we're gonna get out of him for now. Let's just move on. If we have to deal with them again, at least we'll be more prepared.
So, you successfully deal with the crossing. Do you continue on to the rockery, or where do you go?
Did we decide clockwise or counterclockwise?
What?
I thought I was going clockwise.
What?
In between the three...
I didn't catch the first bit. You'll have to repeat it.
Sorry. This was mostly asking other players. Did you guys remember if we decided to do the tasks clockwise or counterclockwise, or...
I just voted we did. I just I just suggested we do the goblins first. I didn't say anything about what we do afterward.
Okay.
Hi.
Clara thinks for her, like, shall we take care of some cultists?
Actually, this would probably be a good time to talk to the Adventurers Guild at Charty about the teleportation circle we found.
That's true.
That way, while we're off dealing with the cultists, they can gather information for us.
That's true.
Alright. Becca's still not back. And, alright. So you guys are gonna head to Shata, yes?
Mm-hmm.
On the road or as the crow flies?
I mean, on the road.
Okay. Do you stop by in Appalachia?
I think staying the night in Appalachia would be a good idea.
Alright. So, it'll be 10 days to Appalachia, and then another 6 days to Shati. Is that okay?
Okay.
I'll get to you in a second, Jezebel. Is that okay? With everyone?
Yeah.
Alright. We'll subtract 10 rations, and then we will subtract another 6 in a bit. Regardless.
Yeah, by the way, that frozen rat epic that Korax picked up, like, how many rations would that count for, you think?
About 1. It was just that it would last longer. Because meat normally spoils within a day or 2.
Oh, well, Korax will have eaten that by now, then.
Yeah. Alright. Well, after about 4 days on the road, you guys encounter someone coming the way you are heading. A certain tiefling that you left behind. It's Jezebel.
Look who finally decided to wake up.
Look who decided not to wait for me.
Chloe just sidesteps out of the party and says, wasn't my idea.
Well, it worked out well for us. We managed to talk the goblins away. Before you could make it all the way back to us and shoot first, ask questions later.
Thank you very much. And second, good job.
Sounds like you cut off a little bit there at the beginning.
Yeah, you pixelated a little bit.
Sorry, 1 second.
Well, Cicada's doing that, and Ninja, you back yet?
Was Discord this annoying during the last session?
Not really, no.
Hello.
Hey.
Hello.
Sorry, we had a bit of a interesting. We blew a fuse apparently a little while ago, so our internet's a little wonky at the moment. So you have to excuse me.
Cicada's still not back either. I'll just message her.
Difficulties for me too. I apologize. Also, sorry for being late. just try to do something with my roommates real quick before one of them has to leave.
Alright. So, what were you trying to say? Jezebel?
It was the... You can hear me, right?
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay. So, making sure.
You found them on the road.
Okay, first of all, shooting first is not my style, thank you very much. I am a rogue, dear.
A rogue with a gun.
I use it only if needed.
Corax,
You got the job done without my help, so good job.
Corax, remind me. Has there ever been a point so far where she fired a gun while we were trying to be sneaky?
Several times in the mines, I believe.
You're gonna be found out anyway. And if I recall, I did it to try to save your butt.
I wasn't in the room at the time, so I can't speak.
You, dear
Means
Corax,
Ryu.
Ryu.
Come to think of it, it couldn't have been necessarily while we were trying to be sneaky as much as it was while we were actually fighting something. So if she was just shooting to kill something that attacked us, then we can't necessarily blame her for any noise.
Aw, you're learning. She goes over and she pinches his cheek.
Either way, we're going to deal with the cult. It's on the next mission, and you are allowed to shoot them.
Need your permission, but all right then. I'll keep that in mind.
Wait, did you get everything I said?
Pretty sure I did.
I'll second that. A cult is going to be a lot harder. Is going to be much harder to persuade than a bunch of hungry goblins.
Mm-hmm.
Of course they are, dear. When someone's dedicated to something, and she gives them a smirk, they'll see to it right to the end.
Even if it means sacrificing everybody in the north to some barely known or non-existent deity.
Although, if we're going to get this cult, I'd like to get there quick. They might have some information I need.
What information could you possibly need from a cult?
Hello, did you kidnap my sister?
I guess that's a valid question.
That's a good question.
Sister.
Yeah. She's been missing for a couple of months, and there were reports of cult activity at the time, and it's a whole thing.
Is that why you're on this adventure, dear?
Pretty much.
Well, you heard the man. Looks like we might have a sister to save.
I
heard him. I heard you. I was just seeing if. Hello? Hello? Like, can you guys hear me?
Yep.
Yeah.
I was actually thinking possibly changing the server region, but then I realized that this is not my server and I can't do that.
No, I don't think it's the server region because I'm still getting full bars. Like, as Jezebel said, she had a power outage and Cicada just has terrible internet.
Okay.
Marco.
Hello.
Oh, okay. I don't know.
I will try changing the server, but I don't think it's going to fix anything. I'm just letting you guys know.
Yeah, it's fine. Like I said, I'm pretty sure it's just me because like we had a weird, quick little power outage and it blew a fuse. So recurrent problems.
I don't think it's going to help this time, but I've changed the server.
Okay.
Now, have you guys decided where you're going to go next, then?
I do believe your decision was the guild.
Yes, but you guys were just discussing going to the cultists.
Well, I did want to talk to the guild and bring the undead teleportation circle to their attention, and so they can get information for us while we're dealing with the cultists. But if those cultists could have Korax's sister, then
that depends. Is the guild on the way?
The guild is not on the way. The cultists are more on the way to the guild.
What do you think, Korax? How sure are you that they could have your sister?
I have no idea. I've just been looking for cults.
Well,
I'm back. Okay, I'm back.
Welcome back. You ran into Jezebel on the road, and now you guys are discussing what to do again.
Okay. So I guess...
Also, Korax has a sister, and he wants to check out the cultists because he believes she might be there.
Okay.
Where again are the cultists?
For Hirish?
At the rockery.
Is Korax up? Is Wed having issues now?
No, you guys just aren't talking.
Right.
Yeah, I was having issues for like a hot minute a while back, but then I just turned the chat on and off again, and it worked.
So what are you guys gonna do?
I say we make a pit stop over at Appalachia to get more rations before heading to the rockery.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking of doing as well.
Yeah, all the preparation against these cultists isn't gonna mean a damn thing if we move in starving.
I'm pretty sure they won't pay very kindly to us, depending on how we approach them.
Okay.
So I guess we're stopping in.
Alright, you're heading back to Appalachia? No issues.
Yep.
That will be another 10 days of travel, so remember to mark off another 10 rations. Did you?
Yep,
You just have to mark off 6.
I am down to 2 now. Maybe we should...
Alright, you don't have rations. Never mind that energy. So what do you guys want to do?
I am running very low on gold. And I imagine doing the Goblins quest may have a bit of a reward in it.
I'll talk to Alion.
Alright.
Okay. So you head in, and you see that he's currently filling out reports. Also, the 2 tieflings have... they're not in the jails anymore. You're not sure where they went, but... He looks up and he says, "Oh, welcome back. How was your trip?"
We went to the crossroads, and there were too many goblins for us to fight, but Korax was able to talk them into leaving. and possibly actually getting a job, as it were, rather than just raiding caravans for food.
You see him briefly grimace at the thought of what you said, and he was like, I guess we can hire them on as guards or put them to work on farms. They can be trusted not to steal anything. Alright, well, thank you for the help, and, how many of there were you? 4 of you? 5 of you?
There are 5 of us.
Alright, here's 3 gold each.
Alright. Thanks. I'm heading out again.
Alright, take care.
Till next time, Alien.
If you want to pick up the reward, if you want to pick up a bigger reward, your best bet is to go to the Adventurers Guild. Like, we don't have that sort of money.
Sounds good. I think that's one of our next stops anyway, so...
That's why I suggested paying you in the crystals, because the temple runs on donations alone.
Right.
Okay.
Best of luck out there.
I'll need it. Especially with these guys.
So you head out.
You love us and you know it.
So you head out to meet back up with everyone? What are you guys doing? Do you buy rations? What are you doing?
Yeah, I'm buying more rations.
So
I imagine...
Ryu hands them all the 3 gold each.
Thank you.
I get one as well.
what were you saying, Jezebel?
Did I get some as well?
Yes. Everyone got
thanks
one.
for asking.
Everyone got 3 gold.
That's what I said. Ryu hands out the 3 gold each to everyone.
Yes, I know. I was clarifying.
Yeah, I'm gonna pay that. I'm gonna pay that back in to restock on rations real fast.
Alright.
Yeah. I'm getting 20 rations. How much is that?
Okay, so 20 rations will be, I believe, 20 rations would be 6 gold. Let me check. Meals, a modest 3 silver, 10 would be 3 gold, 20 would be 6. Yeah, so 6 gold.
Okay.
So I assume are we staying the night here then? If we are?
Yeah, we might as well.
If you are, don't forget to take out your stay at the inn.
Which is free
For you.
Well, sorry. Yeah, I know.
Everyone else has to pay.
Yeah, I know. Sorry, everyone else.
That's fine.
Clara is going to do this while Clorax is present.
I'm pretty sure he went straight to bed.
Oh, if he wasn't present, then she's probably gonna do it anyway.
Oh my god.
Anyway, you all rest, recuperate, get your rations. Where are you heading now?
I guess we're going to the rockery next.
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
And then after that we can just head back down to Charty instead.
Mm-hmm.
So the rockery is a 6-day journey.
Okay.
And Charty is also 6 days.
I need to buy at least 2 more rations. Then. In order to make the trip.
Okay.
So that would be 6 silver?
sounds like I'm gonna have to. It sounds like I'm gonna have to grab conjure food and water first chance I get.
So,
Yeah.
so. Do you guys head out?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah.
Alright. Let me just set the scene. It will be... that's not calm.
Oh.
That should make things dark. But you guys should
Yeah.
be able to see. At
I
least
do not
partially.
see anything.
Okay, give me a second. They changed the whole dynamic lighting thing.
I mean, I should have... What is it? Devil's Sight. So I should be able to see most everything.
I know, but I'm working on.
Okay.
Never mind. I'll fix it up later. Just while I'm fixing it up, and that's blame roll 20. Blame roll 20.
Yeah, blame roll 20.
They,
Roll 20 is being weird.
they
Technology is being weird today.
they changed everything on me. I don't like change. It's scary.
Me neither.
Scary, guys.
I know that feeling. Yeah, they did that at my work too. A couple things changing, and I'm just like, what is this? Why?
That's,
We're all left in the dark.
I know you guys are in the dark, but deal with it, okay?
Yeah, I know.
Sorry.
I was like, in
Hello,
light of the
darkness,
situation.
my old friend.
Like lightning, there.
Okay.
Let there be light.
Now that that's done. Oh, that's why that's calm and not, here we go. So, it's about 5 days or so into your journey. 4 to 5, really. And you all know what time it's coming to. As you all wake up in the morning and glance to the sky, you watch as the normally bright sun slowly dims and turns black as night.
Oh no. Oh, it's that time of the month again. No.
Jen.
Oh, goody.
Cicada is visibly shaking.
Jezebel notices and she'll go over and start to pat her head like, there, don't be scared. It's okay.
Yeah.
10 years now, and we still have to deal with this.
A couple of undead do rise from a nearby area, but they don't really pose a problem for you guys, and you're able to take care of them as they appear. Though you all know that moving during such a time is ill-advised, as you tend to attract undead while making your move.
I always hate this time of month. My divine senses keep going through wire.
Indeed, even I'm not too fond of this. It can be quite annoying when you're traveling.
You'd think after 10 years, somebody would have done something about that by now.
The sun's turning black. I mean, what exactly would you do about it?
Cicada, would you please mute yourself? Thank you.
I'd want to find out why it started happening in the first place, for one thing.
Some of the greatest magical minds ends of your generation are trying and failing to do that as we speak.
Jezebel, you feel Cicada's shivering, slow, and then cease completely. And she stands up from the dim light of the fire that is illuminating the area around you.
Something wrong, dear.
And then you both all watch as she begins to walk into the darkness.
Cicada, you really shouldn't be doing that.
Cicada, where the hell are you going?
So you all follow?
Yeah.
I am very intrigued.
Yeah. Korax is going to do that. He's going to stick to the shadows because he has an inkling in where this is going.
You all follow Cicada as she begins to make her way in whatever direction she is going. Her staff pulled out as she grips it, and if any undead happen to pass too close by, a single eldritch blast shoots out from the staff with a simple flick of her hand. And she just keeps walking.
What kind of smiles a little bit? She goes, "She's going somewhere in a hurry."
She's acting like she's in a trance.
Perhaps.
She's a cartographer, no? That's probably her patron's up to something.
About half a day's journey, with the black sun above you slowly starting to brighten once more, you come across a large, gigantic beast that has emerged from the ground. Looks to be an undead of some sort of giant or behemoth type creature. It's shambling along and you can see bones in places. And
Ooh,
you
big
see
boy.
Cicada walking directly towards it.
She's not stopping.
Cicada, you okay?
Is she nuts?
With a sudden motion, Cicada breaks into a run, and she begins to charge forward right at the beast. It gives a howling roar as it moves to attack.
Real quick, I'm going to cast invisibility on myself.
Okay. Now, as I was trying to say, it gives a howling roar as it moves to attack Cicada. She jumps over the slamming hand as it shakes the ground and begins to run directly up it until she reaches the shoulder and jams her staff directly into the neck. You watch as thin purple veins begin to grow and envelop the creature, then get bigger and bigger, glowing brighter and brighter. And then the creature disintegrates and fades into dust. As the dust begins to slowly settle on the small little clearing of sandy grass, Cicada glances towards you all. And you may now unmute yourself, Cicada. As the sun begins to brighten and return to its normal color.
What the
She
hell was
blinks.
that?
Suddenly awake. And she kind of looks at everyone who's just kind of gobsmacked, and she looks very confused.
Just grins or smiles, waving to her, and walks over. She goes, "Do you just remember? Did you know what you just did, dear?"
She shakes her head no.
She looks curious, and then she'll glance at her staff real quick. Has it changed in any way?
It has indeed. There is now, as if being gripped by the branch itself, there's a red gem of some sort that was not there before.
gift from Birdie.
Gift?
Yes. Birdie is my patron.
They make gems?
This is new.
Also, you should probably, I don't know if you've done it yet, but do be aware to let them know when you do the thing, Cicada.
Right. Sometimes, when I go to sleep, weird things happen.
Well, we saw that, that's for sure. So this
Mhm.
is normal.
Pretty much, yes.
Hmm.
Is there any particular reason why this happens, as far as you know?
My patron. It's all part of the pact.
Great. No, we have a patron who who makes their followers sleepwalk. Fantastic.
Hey,
Isabel still eyes the gem very curiously. What will you do with that gem, dear?
I don't know. This is new.
Is it now?
Oh yeah, you have a magic sight. Yeah, the gem is very magical in origin.
Magic.
Hmm. Has your patron made you do anything that caused you harm, dear?
She shakes her head no.
She still looks curious, but then she goes, "Oh, good enough for me."
And at that point, Korax it seems to just appear out of nowhere, right next to Jezebel.
Right.
Well, whatever it was, it didn't seem to have any friends in the area.
What did I do?
Well, even if it didn't have any friends in the area, she just gives a shrug while grinning to Cicada. She did technically take down quite a big beast all by herself. I'm actually very impressed.
I was talking about the beast.
What?
As was I. She took
Yeah.
down that beast all by herself.
And well, I didn't find any in the area. That doesn't mean there aren't any. I think maybe we should keep. I think maybe we should get back to. I think maybe we should get moving before anything else shows up.
Sounds like a good idea.
Yeah.
Since the sun has started coming to again, might be for the best. We have lost a little bit of time because of that. And then she'll look over to the Cicada and she'll give a smile, and while patting her, she goes, "And you, dear, are going to stay very close to me, okay?"
Okay. She is still very confused on what just happened.
Oh, and she'll point to the gem. Try your best not to touch that until we know what exactly your patron wants of it, alright?
Okay.
So, in terms of your little trip there, you went about, this far eastward, give or take. It's hard to really do such small distances because it's such a big map, but you went a little eastward. Regardless, you head north and up to the rockery, a mountainous area filled with stones and ominous chanting. The cultists are very easy to find. They appear to be
Party.
chanting around a blood rune that they have carved, with one of them standing off to the side leading the chant. They're all elves.
Charming. Well, Corax, you want to talk to them? Here's your chance.
Indeed.
They
Do
have,
I know what language they're speaking in?
It's common. It's just a chant, like, "Oh blood, grant us your
Right.
power, O Lord of the earth. We feed
Right.
you, we feed you the blood, so that you may fuel our own blood, and give us everlasting power."
Right.
Very charming.
Well, first things first, Divine Sense, I want to know if they have any friends in the area.
No, but there is. There is an very small pinprick of magic that you can feel below your feet. Not directly below, mind you, it's just that it's very, very far down.
Okay, so... Okay, I'm actually going to be a little bit clever about this. Okay, Corax is going to turn invisible again.
Okay.
He's going to...
Oh, Cicada can do that too.
Yeah, but... I get mine from what I suspect is a more wholesome source, but I digress. So, and then Corax is going to, quietly sneak over to the other side of them.
Okay.
Do you want me to roll stealth?
Yeah, but you'll have advantage because you're invisible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, that's...
They still do not notice you.
This should be fun.
Okay, so, and then I'm gonna sit down on this, what I assume is kind of a rock shelf right here.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna drop the invisibility and say, "Hello there."
Okay. So, the one that was leading the chant gives a jolt and turns to look at you. And he's midway through his action to order the attack against you because you
Hold on. I just have some questions.
You foul elven child! You dare interrupt the sanctity of our ritual? Also, the faint magical presence you felt beneath your feet is gone.
Right. Question. Have you seen another elf of lately? Hair and eye color like mine. Wears wear a very heavy overcoat. Probably seemed bored by everything around her.
He hissed. He hisses a bit as he goes, "Where have you seen her? Do you know where she is? If apprehend him. He has his information about the one we need to capture to make the ritual work." They all begin to slowly move towards you.
Oh, he really flustered them.
So you do know. So you do know where she went. Where is she? And and then Corax and Corax pulls up, and Corax now pulls out his pistol and has it aimed at the leader.
I hear that's wise, dear. Jezebel yells out.
"We'll find out when you tell us, you fool!" And that will be initiative.
Wait, what do you mean when I tell you? You? I was asking you because you wanted, as I wanted to know.
We know you know where she is. We need her for the ritual to work.
They're being...
And you took her, I think.
They're being unreasonable. Okay.
Yeah, you're gonna have to
Wasting your breath,
roll
dear.
initiative.
Yeah, you're wasting your breath.
Basically, at one point you made it sound like when you mentioned your similarities, that they just said, "He must know where she is. Get him." And
You know, if they were smart, they would have put together that Korax could have been used for the ritual just like her.
well,
They're not smart, though. What do you expect?
their intelligence is 10.
It's average.
Anyway,
Check mine.
everyone rolled?
Yep.
Mhm.
Yep. Initiative was not as high as I'd like, but it's still higher than them. And that's all
It's
that matters.
everyone's favorite eldritch abomination.
Well,
You know it, it's
Alright.
just, it was the first thing I thought of.
right.
What shall you do?
Let's see. How far can I do this? Only 30 feet. God
Oh,
dang it. Okay.
Let me mark the leader for you guys. There you go. He likes purple.
Can I have a quick confirmation that the leader is male?
Yes.
Okay. Good to know.
Ignore the token, that's just, the leader is male. This is just the
Okay.
token that they all get.
Okay.
Make it to about here.
Okay?
And.
Korax calls out, please leave them alive. They know at least some of what I need, apparently. Please leave at least the leader alive.
Okay.
Oh, fine.
Alright, I'm going to cast a hex on this person.
Go for it.
Alright.
This
That is. Hex
one, right?
activated. Yeah, the bottom one.
Let me mark it with a... There.
And Eldritch Blast.
Blessed.
Oh, no.
Tough luck.
Off to a We're already off to a wonderful start.
Aye.
Clara is going to move up a bit. And, she is going to look at the leader and she's like, hold it right there. He says he wants to talk to you. You will wait until he is ready.
Alright, so what's your DC?
13.
13. Okay. A pass. Sorry.
Nothing happened.
You fool! To dare! The audacity! Kill him next!
Morbid little cultists. What the?
Pause this for what it says. Me? I am a she.
Anyway. Ryu.
Okay, he's going to move up here. I believe that's 30 feet.
Go for it.
8. He... Hold on. I'm getting scatterbrained here. Okay, he steps up and like, you know, I may not mind religious beliefs outside the gold scale clergy all that much, but he draws out his sword. I don't think Alex would be happy if I let a bunch of blood cultists who practice as sacrifices go.
We're Earth cultists! The blood goes to the planet to create more power for us and for our god. The Earth!
Tell me, where exactly did you get the blood, if I may ask?
Ryu. Your attack?
He will cast where didn't even have my character. He's going to cast spiritual weapon.
Okay.
Behind this guy.
Alright, Here, this will do for now. You'll need to let me know what spiritual weapon you want.
He'd go with a sword.
Controlled by Ryu. You have control.
Okay, am I able to attack with spiritual weapon at the same turn that it's
No.
Yes.
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 Oh, okay.
Spell says so.
Alright.
Alright then.
I thought you couldn't because both were a bonus action, but
Okay,
Yeah.
so since Ryu can't move up any further, I'm going to have the spiritual weapon attack this guy from behind.
alright, roll the attack.
You can ramble on about who you are and why you do what you do, who all you want, but you still kill people and not cool.
They don't know about boundaries.
That's not cool. What are you? You gotta be rad, man. I'm just teasing you because that made me chuckle. I'm sorry.
I'm very bad at improv.
You fool. And the leader leers at Korax and then says, "We killed her precious little bitch ass and we're killing you next."
Wait, what?
What?
You can roll an
Insight.
insight. Yeah, I'll give you a free insight on that. It's not gonna be a high DC.
Oh no!
But my modifier's not super high either, so.
Oh boy! Now
Yeah.
you've pissed him off.
Yeah, he was lying. He just wanted to rile you up and piss you off.
So rude.
Yeah, like Korax looks singularly unimpressed. If you did that, there'd be a lot less of you and a lot more blood splatter all over the landscape.
More importantly, you were planning to interrogate him about her. I don't think you'd care that much where she is if she's dead.
Shut up! Who's the cultist here? I am.
You are a very bad liar, dear. I can give you some lessons if you like.
Ouch.
Cora is just applauding.
Jezebel?
Okay.
You don't tell me how to do your job and I'll tell you how to die.
Thank you. I'd rather not.
He face palms and he goes. He face palms and goes. Did he have to deal with people like this when he was the one undoing this?
So,
Real quickly, because of Alex's remarks about or not Alex, I'm sorry. Because of Ryu's remarks about someone named Alex, she gives him a bit of a look, looking almost a little bit annoyed for a second, and sighs, shrugs, and then starts to go over and I'm going to try to hide behind. There's like rock formations around, right?
yeah, it's all very rocky terrain.
Okay, so I'm going to hide.
Roll your stealth. 13.
A little less than I thought.
Yeah, that's, let me just roll one check. Yeah. Surprisingly, they were too busy shouting at Ryu to notice you.
Oh, no need to
Just
be
one-track
so
mind.
rude.
They really need to work on their vocabulary. She mumbles to herself as she hides behind, and then I'm mostly just going to wait because I don't really have any ranged weapons.
Even I have a better vocabulary than these guys.
I'm sorry, my inner rogue just died a bit there. Korax.
X.
Wait, I do have a. I forgot. I'm an idiot.
I've been looking over what I might do, and I'm still not. And I'm really still. See, the clever things I'd like to do, I can't really do the clever things I'd like. The clever things I'd like to do, I can't really do. I can't really do. Well, they're all looking at me. So, for now, well, let me check something.
You had an entire round to check something.
Yeah, but just want to double check if something will work. Yeah, I can't make it work. They're all looking at me right now.
Does Korax give any indication that he wants their attention elsewhere?
Well, it's a little bit late for that. You've had your turn. Well, you know what? They're going next, and I can't really get out of their range, I don't think. So I'm going to cast Sanctuary on myself.
And that's just a bonus action, so...
And yeah, for my action... For my action...
Yes?
Just for flavor, basically I'm gonna... for my action, just for flavor, I'm gonna jump down and try and grapple this guy, sort of hold my sword up to his neck.
Alright, roll your attack.
Yeah, like, I'm not actually attacking him, I'm more trying to, sort of...
You're trying to grapple him, which is also an attack action.
Alright, then.
I think it's athletics.
13. Okay. You successfully grapple him.
Yeah, so basically I've just, like, sort of... I've got him in an arm lock, and the blade of my sword is up against his throat. Now, let's start over again. And how did you come by my sister, and where did she go?
It's the cult fanatic's turn. Alright, let's see. This guy
Remember,
is...
I got Sanctuary up, so they have to make a...
I know.
Try and attack me.
So this guy's going to go there, this guy is going to go there, this guy's going to go
Can he
down
see
here.
see her?
He cannot. This guy's going to go here. This guy's going to go there, this guy's going to... He does... Yeah, he's just going to... He is going to cast Spiritual Weapon behind Ryu.
Oh, you jerk.
That's to show he's concentrating. And that will be his action, I believe. Let me double check.
Bonus action.
Bonus, yeah. So he'll just attack with it. So, yeah. His is a dagger, we'll see. And he misses. Okay. So, this one is going to move. Yeah, this one saw the bird casting some weird magic, so he's going to move over there. And, yeah. I need 3 wisdom saves. 1, 2, 3.
DC 13.
Okay, yeah, so they all fail, so they stab you.
Yeah, like they could have moved to attack me, and they act me, and they find that like their swords arms just won't break.
Really?
Okay?
All the attacks hit each other. They each
Oh my
take
God.
4 piercing. Of course, those are the rolls they bloody roll high.
These guys suck.
They're very
can they
confused.
decide to lose their attack?
Yeah, it does say in the spell description that
They don't have to pick a new target. They can just choose to lose
okay. I thought they had to attack someone else. Regardless, I can't believe that. Pull the rules. So, Ryu, these two right next to you are going to, they're going to try and slap you silly a little bit. So we've got a 16 and an 11.
Neither of those hit.
Son of a...
Yeah. And this last one over here.
He's going to also roll an 8.
Yeah, that doesn't hit me.
Cicada.
Ryu's like, please, this isn't a bar fight.
And we thought we rolled bad. These guys are worse than us.
Cicada.
Alright. I'm going to cast a new cantrip. Word of Radiance.
Ooh.
It only affects the guy that's currently in front of me, though.
Okay, so he's gonna make a con save. Oh, he's very good at those. Oh, he actually passed. Sorry.
Oh. Okay.
No damage? Are you sure?
Yeah, that's a cantrip, so no damage.
Okay. Yeah, sorry. He actually succeeded. I'm shocked too.
Okay. I guess that's my turn.
So, Clara. Clean.
Clara says, I don't think you quite understood. I said you are going to hold still until he asks you for questions.
He's grappling him, so don't use the spell again.
Let's see. Thinking.
He fails.
Actually,
he goes limp.
He failed.
He failed.
Alright.
Gorax, you are now holding one very paralyzed cultist. Ryu. I will need to mark down that he's held. I'll just net. Okay. Ryu.
He's just so unimpressed by these guys' eyes, and he's just all, you know what? You idiots are so pathetic. I don't even need to hide this. And he casts firebolt point blank at this guy.
Wow.
Ranged attack at point blank.
That
It's a
will
magic attack.
that will incur disadvantage because it's within 5
Really?
feet. Is that okay?
Okay.
8. Ugh.
Sorry, that's a miss.
Okay, so and
Hey.
disadvantage. I kind of expected that.
Hang in there,
Uh,
alright?
Oh, wait, you still have
the
your spiritual weapon.
the spiritual weapon is gonna attack this guy.
Yeah, I'll mark
Or
yours
which-
with yellow. There you go. Attack away. Oh man.
Why are our
Hey.
rolls so bad?
Nobody's rolling. Not even the cultists. There's something wrong with everybody's rolls today, even the cultists.
Our God has protected us by also making our attacks less effective. Our God works in mysterious ways. Behold.
Be so confident.
So does
I wanna
mine.
I really wouldn't sound so confident if I were you, dears.
Who said that?
Your God.
Oh my god.
Roll a persuasion check with disadvantage.
Or deception.
Yeah, deception with disadvantage. It's your turn too, by the way. Yeah, they
10.
don't believe you, but good try. Your turn.
Anyway, I just thought it'd be funny. I am going to just. I am very amused. These guys are very amusing. I recently just moment these guys could join the circus. They are so amusing. They could be clowns.
For once, Jezebel, I actually agree.
So then I'm gonna come real quick here and attack this guy with my new sword. See how fun this sword's gonna be with Frostbane.
Go for it. Do 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 do.
Well,
Finally!
Big attack.
Okay. 7, 7, 7, 3, 2, 1. Yeah.
About time someone landed a hit.
Yeah, I mean, yeah,
Tall statue?
yeah. As you stab him through with the blade, you watch as slowly ice begins to form around where the wound is and slowly consumes him. He is frozen solid and unconscious.
This sounds familiar.
He had 6 HP left, but so he's still alive, he's just frozen solid.
Ooh, that was actually even more satisfying than getting his face burned off.
So just grins, and she goes, "Ooh, I am liking this one even more now." And then she'll grin to Ryu. She goes, "You're welcome." And then I'm gonna hide again.
Okay, so okay, Corax.
Oof. There's the bad roll.
Okay,
Oh, so you did move away. Okay, in that case, you take an attack of opportunity from the spiritual weapon. Fish.
I forgot that wasn't his.
So-
I was gonna say he's gonna take attack of opportunity from a popsicle.
So, does a 16 hit?
This one still work. Oh wait.
Yes, it would hit you because of. It's too late. You didn't declare it ahead of time.
I'm buying the hits.
Besides, you used your cunning action to hide. So, Jezebel, that will hit. You take 3 piercing. Now you may go, Corax.
And so Corax is still got the leader's his frozen body with the sword up against the throat. He looks to the other 3 who are surrounding him. Any of you want to stop? And like he looks at what Jezebel just did to that guy, and he shrugs and said, "Okay, do any of you want to start telling me where my sister is now? Because as there aren't that many of you."
Roll intimidation.
I am not proficient into that, but let's see how that goes. 15.
Oh.
Okay. You see this one lower his weapons. So I will mark him with a flag to indicate that he's surrendered. And this one as well will also lower their weapons. The others are committed to fighting.
Guess not. Okay, I assume that persuade at intimidating like that, even like that, was my action.
Yep.
Okay, what have I got for a bonus action? Sanctuary is not concentration, so let's see. And so, do I have any protection from people? I don't really have anything I can do as a bonus action. So I guess that's my turn.
Alright. What was the DC on your thing again?
13.
Alright. So the other cultist succeeded his save, but he missed the attack. The spiritual weapon is going to attack with a 14 and miss. And the final one is going to once more attack the bird and miss.
Did any of the I spaced? Did any of the attacks hit me?
No.
One swiped at you, but it missed. The one in front of you, Cicada, just gives a sign and he goes, "You know, I'm starting to think I'm not really cut out for this cultist business.
You really aren't."
You know, there was this whole, it was, you know, bring Earth back to its original state, you know? Untold power, free dental.
She kind of releases up her book.
I think you got some of the information probably mixed up, dear.
If you're having second thoughts now, then just shut up and get out of here.
He looks down and begins to shuffle away. You may take an attack of opportunity if you wish.
What?
Hold on.
What, me?
Sorry.
Ryu's gonna let him go.
Not you, Cicada.
Oh.
Does she have it?
I don't want to do that.
Stop interrupting,
I
guys.
don't want to do that. So I just let him go.
Alright, so he reluctantly
leave.
shuffles away. So that is one more that has surrendered because he failed so bad that he got depression. Clara. There is only
Oh wait,
this one.
I didn't take my turn yet, did I?
That's why I was asking if you were attacking, yeah.
Oh, I thought you were saying like a reaction or anything. So
I thought you were saying too.
Reaction / your attack.
okay. So
I have marked the ones that are still actively fighting you in red.
okay. For this guy, let's do this. He needs to make a wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom save. Oh, he's done very well with those. Yeah, I'm full. He loses concentration.
And he falls over prone laughing.
Technically speaking, spiritual weapon doesn't require concentration.
Oh. Oh well.
And he can't really concentrate on anything at the moment because he's just laughing. Like he heard the most hilarious joke imaginable.
Clara.
Clara is just going to walk up a bit and say, I don't remember telling you that you laughed before I told my joke.
You could still do a joke.
Are you doing that to the prone one or the non-prone one?
Let's see. I was thinking of doing it to the prone one for fun.
He is currently incapacitated.
But he is incapacitated, so she's actually going to talk to the other that guy and say, can you think straight at all?
No, not really.
Have you considered going to bed or something?
My family dropped me when I was a child. I actually have brain damage.
Oh.
You should probably give up then.
Yeah, maybe.
Shit.
Combat is now over.
Yeah,
so thoroughly demotivated the cultists. They're officially no longer cultists.
Right.
Yeah, this guy can still do another saving throw at the end of each of his turns to stop laughing, but
Alright.
Yeah, this guy can technically also do
Let's
saving
see.
throws as well.
Yeah, he succeeded, but yeah, he's seen how things are going, so he's just like, I'm gonna go rejoin my mum's bakery shop.
Ryu is just fed up and goes, enough with this comedy act. Anyone else who's done with this this stuff, get out of my face.
What were you saying, Korax?
Before you go, you still haven't told me where my sister is yet.
I don't know. Some goddamn fire cultists hit her trail, and we've been trying to pick it up ever since. That's why we were doing this bloody ritual.
Oh. Well, then you can go. By the way, Korax. By the way, Korax is gonna. Well, then you may all go. By the way, Korax is gonna make a point of memorizing each and every one of their faces so that he can report them to the proper authority. Is when they get to Charity.
All right. Well, the leader guy just gives a sigh and he goes, of all the chosen destined kids.
Yeah.
God, I was going to say something. It's around here somewhere. One of the guys who was leaving, who was talking about opening a bake shop, she goes, "Good luck."
Rejoining his mum's bake shop.
Yeah.
The one marked with purple is currently just grumbling about how destined ones or something. Anything else you guys would like to do?
Well,
Alright, I found it.
Yeah, I'm gonna like just scratch away this blood this blood circle just in case.
Sure thing.
Before you do, I'm gonna copy it.
Okay. Oh, by the way, Cicada, you can memorize all words. Can you also memorize all faces?
Maybe?
Not any better than a regular person.
She shrugs. She's not entirely sure.
Well, I'm just gonna make sure I memorize all their faces just so I can show them in my with minor illusion.
So, do you guys check their pockets or anything before they head out?
I actually am gonna do that just in case like they've got any just looking through just to make sure they don't have any evil or ritual stuff left over.
You find most of them have a little pamphlet that's like, are you a farmer or one of these 20 professions? Are you tired of things not going your way? Would you like the Earth to do you a favor for once? Join the Earth Cult today. We offer free dental.
That's a selling point right there.
And a fantastic sales pitch indeed.
You also find on the head cultist a small letter written in, probably Elvish. Who here can speak Elven, other than Korax?
Not I.
Alright. Well, I will let you know what it says then, Korax. Basically, it says that we have confirmed that the Destined One has been born, blah 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 blah, complications getting them out of the castle, blah 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 blah, stupid fire cultists hiding the trail, blah 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 blah, long live the Earth Cult, blah blah blah. Next meeting's Friday.
So it seems like these were so it seems like this cult was the one that took her in the first place, but then she and another cult stole her from them.
I find it very hard to believe that these idiots could could kidnap anyone to begin with.
Yes, and they somehow bypassed my family's security. I'm going to have words with them when I get back home.
To clarify, they weren't saying they captured her. They said, you had the impression that this letter was from someone higher up that was informing them of events that happened.
Well,
this is only a small branch in the bigger cult.
Well, at least, I don't know. I mean, this letter is from their higher ups. Maybe they were more competent.
I would certainly hope so.
Yeah. So.
Yes, let's all hope for competent cultists.
Now there's some kind of flame cult, whatever that is.
I couldn't remember the name that you used for them, but
that's perfectly all right.
And it wouldn't make sense for some. Sorry.
That's perfectly all right. I sincerely doubt it's going to have any real bearing on this campaign.
Regardless, I figured it wouldn't make sense for the Earth cults to know the name of the cult, except that they worship some sort of random fire thing. If you know what I mean.
Yeah, that makes sense. They also said she's some kind of destined one. Fuck. I mean, she's dragon marked like I am, but I mean, a lot of people are. What makes her special?
What is dragon mark?
It's sort of a magic birthmark that runs in some bloodlines. No one really knows where they're from.
That's very interesting.
Yes, Ryu?
What does this birthmark look like?
Well, you saw it earlier. I've got one too. And he pulls off his glove, like casts a quick minor illusion, and like it shows up on the back of his hand.
Ooh.
That circle, all that just got erased is.
Well, I mean, I don't.
No, not the blood rune. It's linked in one of the chats. The picture of it. I think I pinned it in flames. No,
It looks like a twin-headed serpent.
No, let me
like
pin
a style
it.
of three is what Coraxus looks like.
Yeah, I'll pin it for people, so you guys don't have to go looking. There. It's
that.
All right.
Oh, that's what that mark means. Jezebel says as she strolls over to stand next to Cicada.
So,
I bear the mark of shadow. It gives me a certain command of illusion magic, more or less.
I'm aware of that, Clara says.
So, is there anything any of you would like to do before we wrap this session up?
Yeah.
Ryu is just going to turn around and leave, mumbling things like this whole thing was a waste of time. I'm not even going to bother writing this down.
Ooh, Foxy's grumpy.
Wait, come back.
Jezebel just kind of shrugs her bit and she looks over to Korak. She goes, well, did you get what you were looking for at least?
I got some of what I was looking for. Now I know to narrow it down to a cult that has to do with fire. That's progress.
Well, we did mostly come here for that for you. So, I mean, I don't think it was a complete waste, but might as well keep going.
Indeed.
Cicada, dear, don't forget I said to stay close to me. I don't need you wandering off again, please.
So,
Sorry.
Anything anyone else wants to do before we wrap up? Alright. Then with that, and the sun high in the sky above you, you all begin the journey, and that is where we will end this session. Thank you all for tuning in. We will see you all next time. Bye-bye!
Goodbye.
Bye.
Da-da-da-da-da-da.